So here when you integrate this x of j ohm, you will get 1 by b plus j ohm. So I need to find magnitude and phase spectra. So magnitude and phase spectra, so real, that is the square root 1 by the square root of real part the whole square plus imaginary part the whole square. So when you plot it, when you substitute ohm is equal to 0, you will get 1 by root of b square, so it is 1 by b. Similarly, when you substitute b, what you will get is 1 by root 2b. So I have plotted this minus b. When you substitute, I will get 1 by root 2b. So I will get a plot like this. Similarly, phase, what I going to do is substitute for if ohm is equal to 0, tan inverse of 0 is 0. When substitute ohm is equal to b, what I will get it, I will get pi by 4. When I substitute minus b, I will get minus pi by 4. Okay, so this will be like this, minus pi by 4. So you will get a plot like this. The next problem is x of t equal to e power bt u minus t b greater than 0. So you know that this is what u of t, and this is a u of minus t reversal. So this signal exists for time t less than or equal to 0, for 0 when time t greater than 0. So this is the formula, x of j ohm is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of t e power minus j ohm t dt. So here x of j ohm is equal to minus infinity to 0 e power bt, u of t is reversal, right? So e power minus j ohm t into dt, which is equal to minus infinity to 0 e power b minus j ohm t. So when you integrate it, I will get 1 by 1 divided by b minus j ohm. Now I am going to find out the magnitude and phase spectrum. So this is what the magnitude spectrum, and tan inverse of real imaginary part is minus ohm, real part is b. So tan inverse of minus ohm by b. So here what we are going to get is the opposite of that previous one in phase. So when you substitute b is equal to 0, you will get 0. So when you substitute b equal to, when substitute ohm is equal to 0, you will get tan inverse of 0. When you substitute ohm is equal to b, you will get minus 1. So it is minus pi by 4. Similarly, here you will get tan inverse of minus ohm is equal to minus b. So what you will get is you will get tan inverse of minus b, you will get tan inverse of 1. So it is plus 45 degrees. So you will get a plot like this. So if you want to find, you have to find out the remaining values. If this plot is enough, okay. So this is what the procedure to find out the magnitude and phase spectrum. Next, the third problem is x of t equal to e power minus b mod t for b greater than 0. Now here what we need to do is that mod t represent both time duration. Okay, so for time t greater than 0, when you substitute positive value, you will get e power minus bt. So this is what your signal you will get it. When you substitute negative value, so what you also get is, you also get the same e power the minus e power minus bt. So you will also get the same decreasing function here. So here also first you substitute t equal to 0, so you will get e power 0. So you will get e power 0 as maximum 1. Then when you substitute different values of t, you will get a decreasing function. Similarly, at the negative side also, you will get a decreasing function like this. Okay, so here this x of j ohm formula is, what is the x of j ohm formula? Minus infinity to infinity x of t e power minus j ohm t dt. Now we need to split this. So 0 to that is infinity, what is the value is, here it is e power minus bt e power minus j ohm t dt, and here 0, that is minus infinity to 0. So here you have to substitute, take for the negative value. So it is e power bt e power minus j ohm t into dt. So when you integrate it, so do you understand, here we are considering the negative values, here we are positive values, here we are going to consider the negative duration. So I have split this integral. So okay, so here it is, when you integrate, you need to first combine this 0 to infinity minus b plus j ohm t into dt plus this is what now minus infinity to 0 e power b minus j ohm into t into dt. Now when you integrate it, e power minus b plus j ohm into t divided by minus b plus j ohm in j ohm, and the limit is 0 to infinity, plus here it is b minus j ohm into t divided by b minus j ohm into minus infinity to 0. So here when you integrate this, here what you will integrate and apply the limit, what you will get is minus b plus j ohm. So that is sorry, here I will write minus 1 by b plus j ohm e power minus infinity e power 0 plus 1 by b minus j ohm. Here e power 0 first, then e power minus infinity next. Okay, so so here what you will get is e power minus infinity is 0, so minus 1 by b plus j ohm, so 0 minus 1, here 1 by b minus j ohm, so here it is 1 minus 0, so the finally it is 1 by b plus j ohm plus 1 by b minus j ohm. So when you take LCM, what you will get is a plus b, so here a plus b, a minus b. So here when you in the numerator, you will get b minus j ohm plus b plus j ohm. So when you simplify this, what you will get is 2b by b square plus ohm square. So this is what your x of j ohm answer. Okay, now when you plot it, what you will get is, so you will get the same thing here. So when you substitute ohm is equal to 0, so when you substitute ohm is equal to, that is magnitude part, we need to find it, right? So we need to find the magnitude part. So here root of 2b the whole square divided by root of b square plus ohm square, and similarly here you need to find out the angle x of j ohm. Here you are having two parts, so angle, if it is a division, angle should be subtracted. So tan inverse of imaginary part in the numerator is 0, and in the real part is 2b minus tan inverse of here in the numerator term it is b square plus ohm square. So here, sorry, here this one here, what you will get is here the real part, you are not having any imaginary part, right? So it is 0, so the real part is b square plus ohm square for this also. So here tan inverse of 0 is 0, so here no, you will get no phase angle. So listen, here I have done one thing, one mistake in this previous two problem. Right here we have find out magnitude of x of j ohm right here in this formula. So for when you find the magnitude of this for this, in what you will get is, you will get minus tan inverse, because at the numerator, so what you will get is, you got tan inverse of 0 minus tan inverse of ohm by b. Okay, so this is what your magnitude of angle. So now what you will get it, you will get this opposite side. So this is what not your frequency spectrum, the phase spectrum. What you will get is, so here you are getting minus, so what you will get is, you will get an value like this. So here it is for b and it is for minus b, so this is pi by 4 and this is minus this is minus pi by 4 and this is plus by 4. Okay, so I have forgot to represent this, that is minus tan inverse of ohm by b, so you will get the opposite to this. Now similarly here you won't have this form, so this is what are actually the right one. So here you will get the tan inverse, right? So here you will get the tan inverse form, right? This. Okay, so here I have forgot to represent, because of the numerator there is only real part, right? Okay, now So from this here you have understood this. Okay, in the numerator you are having only real part, so imaginary part is 0, so the real part is 2b minus tan inverse of, because if you are having numerator and denominator term, if you want to find out the angle here, what we need to do is you should put minus, so minus tan inverse of the imaginary part is 0 and the real part is b square plus worm square, so there is no phase, so only we are going to find out the magnitude part. So b is equal to 0, what you will get is, so when you substitute b equal to 0, not b equal to 0, here ohm is equal to 0, what I will get is, I will get 2b divided by root of b square, so which is 2 by 2b by b, so which is equal to square root of b square, right? What you will get is, here you will get this is actually the thing, b square plus ohm square, so here you will get the whole square, that is real part the whole square, square root of real part the whole square plus imaginary part the whole square, so what you will get is b square plus 0 the whole square, right? Whole square the whole power by 2, so what you will get, b power 4, so here you will get b square, so which is equal to 2 by b, so here it is 2 by b. Similarly we need to find for b plus b and minus b, so I will find ohm is equal to b, the x of j ohm is equal to so numerator you will have 2b alone, right? 2b divided by so b square plus what I am going to substitute, I am going to substitute b square the whole square, so what I will get is 2b root of b square plus b square is 2b square the whole square, so it is 2b by square root will get cancel, you will get 2b square, so it is 1 by b. Okay, so here it is 1 by b, so at my you will get it as 1 by b. Similarly here also you will have a 1 by b, so you will have for plot like this. I think I have confused you in this thing, because in numerator it is 0, right? So two angle parts are there. Okay, so you have to write here minus, so this is what you are actually I have written first correctly, so I have forgot this to incorporate it, so you will get the term like this. Okay, so this is what the correct one. The next is we are going to find the Fourier transform of a rectangular pulse. First we need to draw the sketch for a rectangular pulse. So this is what your rectangular pulse with a time interval minus t dash to t dash, because it is an aperiodic signal, right? So this only one part will exist. Okay, so this it won't repeat. Okay, so this is what your rectangular pulse and this is what your signal x of t, and here this is a time t. Here assume that it is a. Okay, now I need to write down the mathematical expression for this. X of t is equal to a for t lies between minus t dash to t less than or equal to t dash, right? For 0 otherwise. So this is what the mathematical expression. Now this is the formula. X of j ohm is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of t e power minus j ohm t into dt. Okay, so here what you will get is, so here what you will get is, here you will get x of j ohm, x of you need to find x of j ohm. So here the integral is from minus t dash to plus t dash, the amplitude is a e power minus j ohm t into dt. So a into integral minus t dash to t dash e power minus j ohm t dt. So when you integrate it, what you will get is a into e power minus j ohm t divided by minus j ohm, and the limit is minus t dash to plus t dash. So here a by j ohm minus a by j ohm e power minus j ohm t dash minus e power plus j ohm t dash. Okay, so here you can write this as e power j ohm dash t minus e power minus j ohm t dash divided by j ohm into a. So here this is nothing but this formula is nothing but 2 j sine ohm t dash. This term is nothing but 2j sine ohm t dash into a divided by j ohm. Okay, so 2a sine ohm t dash divided by ohm is your answer. Now I am going to represent this in terms of sink. So for sink, so what is the sink sink formula is sink t can be written as sine t by t. Okay, so here I am having for sine t sine ohm t dash. So here I need to multiply and divide by sine ohm t dash divided by ohm t dash into t dash. Okay, so this can be written as 2a t dash sink ohm t dash. Okay, ohm t dash. Another thing is here ohm t dash I have written it. Okay, now here what I need to represent is I need to draw the sink pulse. Okay, so you know that the sink pulse will be like this, we have already discussed. So okay, so this sink pulse will be like this. Okay, so this is what your x of j ohm, and the maximum amplitude of the sink pulse is now 2a t dash. Okay, so this is what your sink pulses, that is this it is a it will the amplitude of this side lobe will get decrease. Okay, so this is what the Fourier transform of a rectangular pulse. Next problem is spectrum of an impulse. I need to find it. So here you know that the impulse will have only value at the origin, so the remaining it is 0, right? So now the same thing I am going to apply here. The x of j ohm is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of t e power minus j ohm t into dt is the formula. So here the signal x is only at t, so here x of j ohm is equal to, here time t is equal to 0 only, the value exists, right? So here the value is 1 at time equal to 0. So here and also we have already studied that the integral, when you integral with this impulse signal, what you will get is this is the x of t, right? So you will get that particular signal at del of 0, right? Okay, so here if you integral x of t minus t naught e power j ohm t dt, so what you will get, you will get del of t naught, right? So similarly here instead of x of t, what I am having e power j ohm t. Now here, so e power j ohm t at time t equal to 0, I need to put I need to find out the value. So e power 0 is 1, so here x of j ohm is 1. So what you will get is, so you will get x of j ohm in irrespective of t. So this is what your Fourier transform of an impulse signal. Okay, understood this two properties of an impulse. Okay, e power j ohm t, instead of we have studied x of t, sorry, del of t x of t dt is equal to del of 0, and del of t x of this x of t del of t minus t naught, you will have x of t naught, not this is del of t naught, so this is x of t naught. Okay, the same concept here we are going to apply it. So this is what we are going to find it out. Okay, so you will get this value at this signal. Otherwise you will get for your understanding purpose, you will have x of 0 for x of t naught here. Okay, so this is what your output signal for a impulse signal.